Hey, welcome to Excel Movement and Performance. Today we're going to be talking about squatting. The issue at hand is, does the cue of stay on your heels actually make you a better squatter, or does it actually break you down and cause pain? That's what we're going to be discussing, and we're going to be talking mainly about the pull versus the push when we're coming out of the squat. Now, when we are squatting, you should be on your heels when you go down into a squat, whether you're squatting, doing cleans or snatches. If you're in the weightlifting world, you should be landing on your heels. That's absolutely true. The problem that we see is when people are coming up from the squat, coming out of that hole, is when they are on their heels, when you are heel heavy, you're very knee heavy. And the problem with that is it makes your quads work a lot harder than they have to. And when the quads fatigue, that makes your low back have to make up for whatever's left. Makes you very inefficient and makes your system break down a lot faster to cause knee pain, cause back pain, and cause hip problems. So we're going to have Alexis here demonstrate what a heel heavy squat looks like. So as she goes down and she comes back up, you see she's practically vertical. And the problem with that is when you're vertical or you're coming straight up vertically, it's almost like you're going backwards. The problem with that is it does make you very quad heavy, does put a lot of pressure on the low back. Once you're going up in repetitions or it's a max exertion lift, once you start fatiguing, that system's going to start breaking down, and that's what's going to start causing some of these issues with pain-related symptoms. Now, the right way that we should see people squat is we should be seeing people push when they come up from the squat through the middle of their foot right behind or right in front of the ankle joint. So this part right in front of her foot, so right in front of the ankle bones, is where she should be pushing when she comes up from that squat. The easiest way is to think about it is if you're going to jump up and touch the ceiling, or going to jump up and touch the sky. The reasoning behind that is we get a better shift of our center of gravity over the middle of our foot, which then allows us to use our hips correctly and the glutes, and it allows us to keep our spine, our pelvis stable, and doesn't allow us to start getting into these compensatory patterns. So we're going to have Alexis show what a good squat looks like. So she goes down, she shifts back. On the way up, go ahead and do it again. When she comes up, she's pushing through that middle of her foot, and you see she almost comes forward a little bit. And the great thing about that is it really helps to get that true hip extension, starts letting you allow to use those big glute muscles that are much more efficient and are able to accept the load so that you can start doing max effort sets, start breaking through some of these plateaus, as well as not being in as much pain. So if you have knee pain, back pain, hip pain with squatting, you need to try this. If you're having problems not breaking through plateaus, you've been stuck at certain weights, start working on this. Start working on it with some goblet squats, things of that nature. Start with some lower weights and then start progressing up. Give those things a shot, and we'll talk to you soon.